Thanks for being here. If you don't know who he is, this is Dr. Burnett, Director of the School of Accounting, and we are pleased to have him here today.
Students are engaged in research early, and they understand what research is all about. Then what they can do is to really start to identify for themselves what is of interest to them. And once they have an idea of what is of interest to them, then they can start pulling out and figuring out how they can make this academic experience. Talk about research in general. It is about providing information that we previously did not have about something that is of interest to us, that allows us to make better decisions. The first thing that sparks your whole perspective on research is bam, some phenomenon has happened. Something has happened that has caused you to say, I wonder why that happened. I wonder what precipitated that. I wonder if X, Y, Z happened or X, Y, Z occurred. Is we have to say to ourselves, we really have to define what the problem is. And when I say problem, I don't mean like a mistake or something that's bad. We have to define what we're trying. Well, the first thing was what? Observing. The second thing was what? Collecting data. Now what we say to ourselves is there's a dependent variable. There's an outcome that we're going to have, which is passing out. And we're going to say that may be related to X, Y, Z. To do what? To do your research. Because when people are going to come to you and they're going to say, how do you know that? What are you going to do? You're going to say what? Because, and I have a, and you're going to say, leave me alone. And what are they going to do? They're going to leave you alone. Because you have a what? You have to do what? You have all this information. You know that there was an observation. We know now that there was a preliminary analysis. We know that we did step number 3, which was what?
Collecting information.
No, step number 3 was defining the problem. Step number 4 is a theory. And now we can say what? We want to suppose, or we want to guesstimate, or we want to hypothesize what we would expect. Once we have that hypothesis, then we're going to go to step number 6, which is the research design, and step number 7, which is the data collection and analysis. So do you see now where you have this research design, and in that research design, that's where you do all of the data analysis and the design of your study. And that's a subject for a whole nother area. We're not going to talk about that as much. But the key thing I want you to understand here is that this is where you are able to design the study